Hello everybody, and yes, I am making one final video on the Pokimane copyright strike situation. Normally I wouldn't. Honestly, me personally, I'm tired of this whole situation, but a lot has happened over the last month since I uploaded the initial video on November 10th, and I've been getting a lot of questions in the comments that are pretty valid, and I just want to make this video to clarify everything and catch you guys up on what has happened since November 10th, and also try to explain to you guys why this is not just bad for me, but bad for any creator who tries to make a video on a bigger YouTuber, because a bigger YouTuber can come and take down the video and stop the momentum if it starts popping off on YouTube. And I really just don't want this to happen to anyone else, and I want it to just be brought to light, so hopefully it happens less in the future, and hopefully maybe YouTube fix their copyright system, but who knows. So let me just start off with quickly recapping what has happened from beginning to end with no bias in it as quickly as possible. So basically, the beginning starts when Pokimane and Keemstar obviously have this discussion on Twitter, where Pokimane makes a 43-second Twitter video to Keemstar talking about how he should be nicer to fans of YouTubers and not call them virgins on Twitter, basically. And I uploaded that Twitter debacle as a compilation on YouTube. I typically do this just because I want to archive everything, and I think it's helpful for like discussing drama in the future, to know the drama in the past, and this is just like a convenient way to like have this fight saved instead of just going back and like trying to flip through like Twitter advanced search or whatever. It's just a convenient thing I try to do for other people who want to discuss the drama, and by coincidence it also helps people know about drama that they haven't seen on Twitter, so that's kind of cool too. Anyways, I uploaded that video about a week after I uploaded it. For whatever reason, one day it got 500,000 views in one day, then the next day it got taken down by a copyright strike from Omni Media. This copyright strike was manual. I know that for 100% of a fact, that it was manually taken down. It wasn't through their automated system, and it wasn't a regular copyright strike. Regularly, you would just lose the monetization on the video, and Omni Media would take the monetization until you dispute it. But with this claim in particular, it was a straight takedown. This is a pretty extreme approach, the most extreme approach you can do, and typically a MCN, if they're doing this on behalf of the creator without like the creator's consent, they would normally just take away the monetization. This is what happened to Tipster Gaming with Pokimane, and there has been a whole situation regarding that, and Pokimane and Omni Media reached out to him and fixed it because it was manually claimed, but it was just like a normal copyright strike. It wasn't a full-on takedown. I tried to dispute the takedown twice. They came back saying this is 100% manual, we meant to do this, we meant to take down the video, and we are gonna basically put a strike on your channel. When the situation with Tipster Gaming was happening, at the same time that the Omni Media Twitter was active trying to resolve the situation, I was sending tweets at them trying to say if they could fix my situation. There was no response. I tried to email them directly. I got this email back saying they have done it on behalf of Pokimane, which makes me think even more that it was Pokimane that directly did it, just because I know how like the copyright system works and what types of copyrights happen. And if it's a straight up takedown, it's basically a request from the creator. I've also had this happen to another video that I agree should have been taken down. It was a re-upload of a video made by Elvis the Alien that he deleted on Leafy is Here. That situation happened 2 years ago. I don't try and upload deleted videos anymore, but at the time I did, and he took it down, and I 100% respect that because that was his content, and I was basically just re-uploading it for people to access it, but it was kind of stealing content as well, so I agree that that should have been taken down. That's the only other time I've dealt with a copyright strike like that. I have a gaming channel, I have this drama channel, I've had multiple copyright strikes in the past on maybe over 100 videos by now, probably, or maybe like 20 or 50, I don't know. I've had them before, I've disputed them before, I haven't not disputed them before. I know how this copyright system works, and if it's manually taken down, it's one of two times it's happened. It's usually from the creator's decision to take it down. So that is why I think Pokimane took it down. Also, when I discussed this on Twitter and tried to get a bunch of retweets for it to get kind of noticed in the same way Tipsters did, because I thought that could help get the strike resolved, since I wasn't getting it resolved directly by Omni Media, I also got tweets back from Sky Williams talking about the situation, saying he didn't think Pokimane would go out to just randomly claim videos and go on a claiming spree. Obviously, she doesn't have time for that. A lot of people in the comments of my video has also been mentioning that, but I did bring up the fact that it did pop off in the algorithm, got 500,000 views in one day, top of the search results. Sky Williams replied saying it's a fair point. Since he does know Pokimane personally, I don't know to what extent, but he does know Pokimane. I kind of take that as like, yeah, it's possible that Pokimane could have done that. I'm not like saying that she wouldn't do that. That's kind of how I take the tweet. Obviously, he didn't say that directly, but he basically said it was a fair point and didn't like dispute anything I said beyond that. So that basically in my mind proves like almost 100% that this was done by Pokimane. Obviously, there's like the slight chance that it was just done by Omni Media, but it was confirmed by 2 Omni Media employees that it was meant to be taken down. I did get the wording on behalf of Pokimane. Some people argue that that means they did it for Pokimane, but Pokimane didn't like ask them to do it. That is a possibility, but based off like all the stuff I know, me trying to contact Poki directly, no reply, but she replies to Tipster. The fact that it was straight up taken down and it wasn't just a regular copyright strike, similar to the one Tipster got, etc., etc. It really makes me think that she was the one who took it down. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter who was the one that took it down. You know, it was a false copyright strike. Either Omni Media's in the wrong and Pokimane's in the wrong. If Pokimane's in the wrong, she needs to stop doing this shit. She needs to be held accountable, I feel. And if Omni Media did it, I don't really think they're a partner worth being with, because they would just go out of their way to do that. It's kind of scummy MCN. Personally, I don't believe in MCNs at all. I've worked with them a lot over my 7 years on YouTube, on this channel and my main channel, and I really feel like MCNs are just an unnecessary middleman. They usually just try and take as much ad revenue from everything you do as possible. They're only really useful to people who are super, super big. When you're like one of their top 5, top 3 creators, they prioritize you a lot, and they will do a lot of stuff for you on the legal side. And I feel like Pokimane is one of their top creators, so it's why they're like prioritizing Pokimane's wishes to take the video down, rather than, you know, just the logic of this is a false copyright claim, it's transformative in nature, it's fair use, it's a 43-second clip from Twitter, it's not claimable. I know this through the legal system, I've looked it up, I know a lot about copyright, guys, so don't say in the comments that she was right to take this down. She can take this down because the YouTube copyright system prioritizes the claimant first and foremost until the full legal ramifications come into play. That has already happened. I'm in that stage of the copyright claim. The video will be back up by December 18th, but at that point the damage has already been done. The views have been taken off my video and the momentum I've gained has been cut off. To me, this doesn't really matter to me anymore. I know if I do want to become a successful YouTuber in the future, I can do it off of more creative ways. I can grow in more healthier ways than just the video that is Twitter compilation. I just was pretty bummed out at the time because it would have given me extra money for Christmas, and then it also would have helped me promote other videos because I was like linking my other original content in the end cards and in the description and stuff, and it was helping me get a bit more views and traction on other stuff I was making, so it was pretty disappointing at the time. But at the end of the day, I don't really care, but I'm just thinking about how this could happen to like any creator that does anything for fair use. Like, for example, Gokunaru made a video about H3 recently, and that was pretty damning to his reputation. And I think it was a great video, and it does deserve to be up on YouTube. Whether you're an H3 fan or not, I think you can agree with that, and it would have been hypocritical for H3 to take down the video, but just assuming that H3 didn't have like the whole reputation of advocating for fair use, he could have easily taken down that video for copyright strike, and it would have been back up within like 2 months. But the damage would have already been done at that point. It wouldn't have gained as much traction as it did, and Gokunaru wouldn't have the current fan base he does now that I think he really deserves based off that video about another YouTuber. A lot of people grow on YouTube based off talking about other YouTubers. It's just a fact. It's been used as a criticism against me in the comments of my Glimpse of the Real Pokimane video that I'm just making content on other people. Everybody on YouTube makes content on other people. PewDiePie literally just makes videos reacting to other people on YouTube. It's just how the YouTube system works now in 2018. I don't think is bad. You guys are willing to watch it. We're willing to make it. There's nothing bad about using other content creators to promote your videos. It's just not a big deal, in my opinion. Now, the final thing I want to say before I end this video and go and forget about the situation for the foreseeable future, because I really don't want to think about it. I've been thinking about this for a whole month at the back of my mind. I'm just sick of it. That a lot of people think that Pokimane deserved to take down the video because I put her in a bad light and she doesn't want that bad light spreading. What I want to say to that is just like, people are just saying that the video put her in a bad light, and I find that really strange. Like, you're supporting Pokimane, but you say her original argument put her in a bad light. I really don't think it did. Now, I do agree with the fact that she might want to take it down because she doesn't want to, like, be associated with drama, and that video was popping off and it would have promoted her being in a drama situation with Keemstar, but I don't agree that she wanted to take it down to protect her own image in terms of her being wrong in the scenario, you know? All she said to Keem was to be nicer to your fans, and I don't think that paints her in a bad light at all. That's why I was really confused when she did take down the video, and that's why I said that I think it's because she wants to stop my success. That was my guess. People are saying, like, she doesn't give a shit about you, and I know she doesn't give a shit about me, you know? I don't have many subscribers. I'm not putting myself on a pedestal or anything. I'm just saying that was the only conclusion I could come up with at the time. I've had a lot of time to think about it since then. I've had a lot more information from multiple sources and stuff that's happened over the past month, and I do think she just cares a lot about her brand, and she's overprotective of it, and that is why she took down the video. I don't think Pokimane's an evil person. Still think it was a bad move for her to do it. I do think it was kind of a scummy move to do it, but I don't think she is a scummy or malicious person. I just think she abused the copyright system to do something that she thought would help her brand, but in the end it was just kind of overkill, and it kind of screwed me a bit, and it's just not really smart of her to do that. And hopefully she sees this video and learns from it. So if you guys listen to me ramble all this time, I want to thank you. And hopefully I can just make some more original content in the future and not be talking about copyright strikes. Still gonna make the Twitter compilation videos because I think they're kind of important to have documented on YouTube to look back on. But I just want you guys to know that I do make original content. I've been doing it for 7 years. And I'm gonna be trying to bring some more original commentary content to this channel in the future, as well as continuing to make content for my gaming channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video, hopefully not talking about Pokimane. Thank you.